Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Blondest Podcast. My name is Savanna Boda, better known as the Dallas Esthetician on Instagram. And my best friend, my beautiful, beautiful bestie, Tyler, is here.
Better known as
the man of honor.
Tyler Jacoby on Instagram.
Yeah, and my man of honor.
That is true. That is true.
So you have to be in my life forever because you're in all my wedding pics.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not in that many, but yeah, I am.
You are. You're right.
Oh,
next
like in
to
the
me.
ceremony. Yeah, that's true.
You're
on
right
on my fucking bad side too.
Well, sorry that your bad side's my good side.
You both of your sides are good sides. That's why it was frustrating.
No, look, if you're watching the YouTube video, this is my good side. That's my bad side. It's obvious. I film all my content on this side of my face.
Fair enough.
Anyways, this is the wedding episode. Everyone wants to know things about the wedding. So Tyler's going to interview me, wedding question style.
Okay. Okay. Fair warning, y'all. She just literally, this is the first I'm hearing about me interviewing her about the wedding.
I think that's the easiest way to talk about it.
I don't know what questions to ask.
Ask wedding question. Google wedding, like what's your favorite part? What's your least favorite part? What did you regret? What did you love?
Okay.
You know? But I'll just go on the general synopsis of everything. All around, I would give it a 10 out of 10. It was a good day. It was really fun. I will say, though, if you have not had a wedding, you don't really enjoy it as much as you think you would. It goes by really fast. I mean, we were there for like 12 hours, I swear. And it goes by so fast. And also, poop before you get in your wedding dress. Even if you don't think you need to poop, you'll get like the nervous poops. Just poop before, especially if you have a big dress. I had a really big dress. And yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good day. Let me see. I have like some notes that I made because things I wanted to talk about.
I mean, we can just start from the beginning of the day.
Yeah. Okay.
So we had the venue booked from 9, 10, something like that in the morning.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. It was early in the morning until I think we had the wedding venue booked for 13 hours.
It was long.
Yeah. So like first thing in the morning, I slept over at their house so we could all ride together because Savanna and Lance were getting chauffeured to a hotel afterwards, but we took their car. So I needed to be in the car with them to take their car back. So we went to the venue. And
then we started getting ready like immediately.
I didn't.
Okay, well.
I chilled the fuck out because I love being a boy. Yeah, I love being a boy and having literally just putting on a tux and then I'm good to go. But yeah, no.
The venue is so pretty. It's called the Alana in Hickory Creek. It's this old mansion. I mean, it's stunning. They had like, they had someone like fly out from New York to design the Chanel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Chanel closet.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, there's a pool. I didn't get in the pool because it was like super humid in there.
Yeah. So this it's basically the venue is a personal mansion that someone built. I think it's like 30,000 plus square feet. It's humongous. And then when they went to sell it, this big wedding real estate company, basically, there's this real estate company where they try to acquire things, but then they only acquire wedding venues. But they're all sort of in the same vein of like estates and stuff like that.
Manors.
Shout out to Kayla. She was our like planner / general manager of the Alana.
Yeah, because I didn't do a wedding planner. That's one of the reasons I picked the Alana is because everything was so streamlined. Like they really know what they're doing there. It kind of sucks if you're somebody that wants to like really be specific about the vendors you want to use because you can't. Like you have to use their catering company, their bartenders. You have to do, pretty much their floral people.
You don't have to, but
you have to use their food people.
But the thing is,
you're not allowed to bring outside.
Okay, but the thing is
they had like a couple things that you couldn't change.
Okay, but the thing is you have credit within your venue fee that you're paying for their approved vendors. So, I mean, if you just wanted to throw money away, I guess you could have like different florals and stuff like that. But it's like they work with good companies and it just made everything so much easier.
Yeah, because I planned this wedding in 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
But
so that was like a cool reason I picked it because I just wanted everything to be super streamlined and I didn't want to, I'm busy. I didn't want to have to make like a bunch of different decisions and like deal with a wedding planner. I just wanted it to be easy and just chill. And it honestly wasn't that hard. Like I really don't think it was as stressful as it could have been. I think it was pretty
Yeah.
good. But yeah, I think it was a good time. I enjoyed everything. The florals is something I splurged on, and I'm really glad I did. I think it was worth it. Would I do it again? Yes. I think the florals were just so fucking breathtaking. Like the prettiest thing about the entire wedding. Better than my dress. Like literally, yeah. My dress was not even expensive. And I didn't want a super flashy dress. I wanted something very subdued and like just very timeless and just very elegant. Yeah, I didn't want like a bunch of lace or sparkles. I just wanted, I wanted to wear the dress, not have the dress wear me.
Absolutely. And that you did.
And yeah, it was really, really fun. It was a good day. And I felt very like happy and confident in my dress. And I mean, it was so nice to have everyone I loved there. I think one of the biggest things I would have changed if I could, I don't think I would have had, I didn't know this, but like in a lot of the pictures, like guest of people that I don't know or I'm not close with, or like people's like girlfriend and boyfriend that like might not be married, like we're sitting on the aisle. So like when I'm walking down the aisle and all the pictures of like me and my dad, there's like people that I don't know at all, like in my photo.
It's just like not
family.
Yeah, not family or like the people
that are going to be in my life forever.
And so like it was just like,
I wish I would have thought about that or like had, but you don't know until you know. But I think it was just kind of annoying to have people that I like don't know your name in my wedding photo of me walking down the aisle. So I didn't really like that. That actually really frustrated me because I'm like, I don't know who this is. So.
Yeah. But no, the florals were absolutely amazing. We were lucky enough to kind of work directly with the the CEO owner of the floral company, Josh W. Events, spelled like Joche. They're the ones who did the florals. But so we went to our first meeting with the florals, and it was kind of like, I think he has employees obviously who are like more so the planners and getting like the idea and stuff like that. But once we started talking, Savanna and I went to the meeting and started talking about like what we were looking for and the types of florals and stuff like that. I think they realized like, oh, she wants like a very grand feeling wedding. And then that's when he came in because we were being very specific, and he really took charge and like really made her dream come true. And I think the florals like make or break the wedding, you know what I mean? I actually, that's not true, but I think it definitely can add this level because the venue is already so beautiful that he really just made everything be really cohesive. But yeah, so we got there and honestly, like right away started getting, we had hair and makeup there for Savanna and her mom and the mother-in-law, and then Lainey, who is Lance's sister and was the other bridesmaid. And I just kind of sat in there and chilled with them. And yeah, honestly, we were just having a good time talking and chilling out. And then I was charged with the task of getting lunch, and that was fine because I got lunch for all of the bride side, and I got lunch for all of the groom side. And like we decided, like, because the Lamberts, which is Lance's side of the family, they kind of have like dietary restriction issues and stuff like that. So like instead of like getting a whole platter, we got individual meals for everyone, which was really fun to have to like go pick up.
You had to tell him about my dad texting you.
Oh, that was so really funny. Yeah, that's really funny. So so speaking of dietary restrictions,
my mom has my dad on like a strict diet since like the day they met.
Okay.
Or homeboy's been on that since like 30 years ago.
Yeah. So so we were in a group chat with the whole wedding party, and Savanna was like, okay, Tyler's gonna order. We just got Chick-fil-A. And so it was like, send your meals that you want, blah 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 blah. And so Savannah's mom sent in the order for her and Jerry and was like, this is what. And then her dad texted me separately and was like, do not order me because she said like a salad with grilled chicken, like something, blah, 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 blah. And then he had me get him 2 chicken like sandwich deluxe meals. Not just one, but 2 meals, both with like a double order of fries and 2 large sweet teas.
So funny.
And then he was like, but don't say anything.
To Nikki.
Yeah. To Nikki. So, but then I made my parents come up to the venue and like take me because there's no way, because I think it was like 11 meals and drinks. So I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this shit on my own. So I went, my mom was so embarrassed by me because I was in like these little capri cut pajamas going to Chick-fil-A, and she was like, did you really have to wear that? Because like it was clearly like a female pajama set.
And your mom's not like,
but yeah, my mom, well, she just like, my mom's pretty low key and she doesn't want to be looked at in public. And then like at noon or 1 p.m. I'm like walking into Chick-fil-A in capri cut like silk pajamas. Basically, it was just very ridiculous.
I loved it,
but I probably should have changed, but that was just way too much work.
No, you looked good. Fuck the haters.
But yeah, no, I think everything was really going, like everything went super smoothly. And Savanna, we were honestly a little worried about her makeup because
I usually do like really heavy photo shoot makeup.
Yes. And this is with the same makeup artist that she usually uses for her photo shoots. And that's something that she does get a little bit more glammed up for. But for her wedding, she was really wanting like her classic Savanna, like, you know, she has beautiful skin outside of wearing any makeup. So just having a look that enhanced that. And so I feel like I'm doing this podcast alone right now. I'm
sorry. I'm dealing with this stupid Perfect Derma Peel company is pissing me the fuck off right now because this is the 3rd client I've had that goes home with the post-peel kit and they don't have the peel. Like they give them the packet, but then they open it and there's nothing in there.
Like the
towelette. That's bullshit. It's the 2nd client that's happened to. So I'm emailing a client back.
Okay.
Remember when I said I never stop working, guys?
Yeah, no, it's true. But I just feel like I'm carrying the weight of the world on my back right now.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to deal. I just feel bad. That's annoying. Like we as estheticians, we rely on these companies and then like,
yeah.
And this is not the first time. It'd be okay if it was the first time, but it's not the first time. They need to get their shit together and fire whoever the fuck is packing these post-peel towelettes because they're clearly not putting them in there.
Yeah, it's bad. But anyway, she just wanted like a very, very classy, dewy, minimal makeup look that just really enhanced her skin. And that's not something she really had done with her makeup artist before. So we were going into it like, well, should we just have Savanna do her own makeup? But she didn't want to do that. Like she really wanted him to do it, but it was just something that like we didn't know how it was going to turn out. And like not doing a test run was a little scary, but it actually worked out really well. He did such a phenomenal job. And honestly, I was like, you need to start having him do that for all of your photo shoots and everything. But I mean, everything was going smoothly. The flower team was freaking ridiculous.
They had like 80 people waiting. Remember when we were taking the pictures and they were trying to move everything from upstairs to downstairs, and they had literally like so many people.
I think there was actually like 40 to 50 employees that were working just because there was such a surplus amount of flowers. And I mean, obviously we
only had such amount of time to move it.
Yeah, we were smart with it, so we repurposed them between the ceremony and the reception dinner area. So like the long like running trains would be on like tables and stuff like that. So it's not like we had double the flowers. Like we tried to reuse every single thing that we possibly could.
Yeah, like the arch went over the cake and like all of that. And the cake was actually really, really good. We had Jenny Lane Bakery do our cake, which was a part of the venue's recommendation. And she did a really good job. Yeah. It was really yummy.
And I have to give myself a pat on the back right now because Savanna's task for me, besides attending every single one of the wedding menu or meetings and just being there every step along the way, was finding a live string group to play for, you know, like the cocktail hour after the ceremony, for when people were walking in for the welcome drink, and for obviously the ceremony as well. And I really found and put together a kick-ass group, and she had really special music made for the wedding. One of our close friends, we've talked about him, Josh. He actually...
Which I'm so sad he couldn't come because he had a gala that night, which made me really sad.
Yeah, he was unable to come. Like, it was actually really sad. But he wrote the piece that she walked down the aisle to. Well, he didn't write the piece. he arranged it for this group to play. So it was really special because he really made it to where the music was centered around what was going on. So there was like grand moments for when she got to the beginning of the aisle because the way she walked in was like from a staircase. Then she walked into the room before she was able to get to the beginning of the aisle. So like the music was just centered around walking to there and having a moment for her to stand there and just like take it in. And then walking down the aisle, and then the piece ended with her dad giving her to Lance, and then it cut down the music to where there were only 2 instruments playing, and it was like to signify just her and Lance being together. So it was just like a really special piece that was written, and musicians did a phenomenal job. Everyone I've talked to at the wedding, because I was the one who put this together. So I really like, out of everything from the wedding, when I interrogated people after the wedding, I was like, how are their musicians? How are the musicians? Because honestly, what they don't fucking tell you, when you're in the wedding, you don't get to enjoy anything about the wedding.
I know. That's why I'm still mad at you, because we should have had them play during dinner.
Yeah, no, I wish we had now. I just was like,
You're so mean about it.
I wasn't mean about it. It's just
She was mean about it.
I wasn't. I was just saying they're so expensive, and you're already paying a flat DJ rate that like.
I'm sad. I barely got to hear it.
I know. I'm really sad about it too. Honestly, I wish I knew better. I thought we would have had more time to hear them, but like we did not at all. Yeah, let's get into how much when it's your wedding, you
don't get to enjoy.
Yeah,
you're just like in go-go mode, and like you're just making sure everyone else is happy. And also what I thought was kind of fucked up was there a couple of people that like left right after dinner and like didn't stay.
Yeah, there were people.
Because you spend like a lot of money on people to come, and then people that just don't show up and don't say anything. This one girl I invited like just didn't come and like didn't say anything, and I paid, over $90.
Yeah.
And then also just people don't give you wedding gifts, which I guess, I don't know, is it because we didn't put a registry or whatever?
That's probably a big reason.
I know, so that's probably why. But I mean, it was just kind of rude. Like a lot of people just weren't. No one cares,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because Lance and I were already married or like what it was, but it was kind of shitty. And then there were 2 people, but one of them just didn't know because she just had a baby. But there's another person that had texted me like right before the wedding and was like, what color are you wearing? And I was like, white. And she's like, oh yeah. She's like, I just want to make sure like what I wear doesn't like clash with your dress. And I was like, you're wearing black. She was like, oh, I'm supposed to wear black?
It's on the wedding
invite.
Like,
yes.
Literally says black attire.
All required. Black attire required. Yeah. Black tie wedding, all black attire required. And I was like, my girl. But anyways, she ended up wearing black. But another person didn't know either. And I was like, y'all not read the wedding invites?
Yeah.
So, it's fine. But I would say, the wedding was good. My mom was a little difficult.
Yeah, we talked about
always.
That a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Tyler abandoned me half the wedding.
Let's.
But I'm over it now.
It's not true. I didn't abandon you. There were people. I mean, that's the thing is that
perception is reality.
Okay, Marlo.
I'm just saying, perception is reality. I love that. I'm always going to use that. And also, too, my feelings are my feelings, and if I feel like I was abandoned. So don't gaslight me out of my own emotions. Thanks.
Oh my goodness. No, you're gaslighting me.
No.
Yeah, it's reverse gaslighting right now because I did not abandon you. I was with you for so much of the time. We did dance on the dance floor. We did do stuff. There are literally your videos. There are videos of us dancing together. There are pictures of us dancing together. We were together. It's just I also was socializing with other people at the wedding. I don't think that's a crime. People wanted to talk to me.
Well.
And you needed to talk to other people. All these people came to your wedding.
I don't like them.
Then you shouldn't have invited them.
I like you.
I like you too. That's not. I'm
dependent.
Okay, and I love you, but I was not. It was not my intention to abandon you.
I wanted you to be my sidekick.
Okay, you didn't tell me that.
I didn't think I had to tell you that I wanted my best friend by my side the entire time.
Okay, but no, but like I just like wandered off because there was a time where you were going around and like saying hi to everyone. So that's whenever I was like, okay, well, she's busy
we can talk about it in therapy. Anyways, moving back to the wedding. So since my weight loss, the rehearsal dinner dress that I had bought, I didn't try it on until like the night before.
No, 2 nights before.
2 nights before, and I panicked, and I was like,
yeah, she
this
was
is
swimming
not
in it.
gonna fit. Like it literally like hung on me like a fucking trash bag.
Yeah.
It looked so bad. So then I start spiraling, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have a sleigh fit. Like I look awful, and so I start freaking out. And so then we found this lady on Instagram called Nardos, and she's so sweet. She's amazing. So we went in, and she literally like hugged me, and she was like, come here, it's gonna be okay. And like I wasn't even like dramatic or anything. I was just like, my rehearsal dinner's tonight, and I need a dress. And thank God I lost weight because I was the sample sizes. Like if I was my size before, I would not have fit in any of those dresses.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
But she was so nice. I tried on a dress, and I ended up getting a dress to wear at my
reception.
For my reception, yeah, to dance.
Because she was originally planning on wearing her wedding gown the whole night.
I couldn't have done it. It was so fucking hot.
Yeah, it was really big, So it honestly worked out for the better because she just gave her 2 options for the rehearsal, but she really loved both of them. So she was like, well, that works out perfect because I can have both. Yeah, I can have one for the reception and one for the rehearsal.
And we literally dropped it off, and I went and got my hair and makeup done. And when I came back, they were all like sized correctly because I had to take a little bit in. Yeah. So they're still a little big and a little like long because one of them was a jumpsuit, and I have very short legs. So they literally like within an hour and a half, like
had it completely tailored down to her size. And it could not have been more ideal. I don't think we could have gone anywhere else and had that streamlined of a process. And I mean, we were really lucky that she was there because she has a location here and she has a location in the Upper East Side in New York City. Like she's the designer and owner of every piece in these boutiques. So it was just really lucky that it worked out that way.
And they were so unique.
Yeah, no, it was gorgeous.
That reminds me, I still need to go take them because they did like a fake hem on the pants. I had to go get those fixed.
Yeah.
But it was really nice. But yeah, the wedding itself was so much fun. The food was actually really good, and wedding food usually like sucks. But everyone really enjoyed the food that we had. I had so many appetizers. We had street corn.
Oh my gosh. You guys, she had like 5 appetizers for every one person there. Yeah. If not more.
Like, I love to feed people.
Yeah, there was more than enough food. And like the whole time, like at our final wedding meeting, Savannah was like, I still don't feel like we have enough food. And Kayla, the wedding planner, was literally like, you're fucking crazy. Trust me, there's more than enough food. And then Savannah was like, okay, but just add 75 more of the street corn. Like I just need to just do it. Yeah. And like you did. Like there was so much food at this wedding.
There were Asian meatballs, bruschetta,
quesadillas.
There were quesadillas. There were tomato basil grilled cheese shooters, and then there were elote. And then for a midnight snack, they gave out honey butter chicken biscuits. Yeah. We had cake pops. We had pies. We had cheesecakes. We had cupcakes. We had cake. We had everything.
Yeah, no, it was actually insane.
We had all the food.
These are hurting my ears too much.
I know. The headphones, for those of you not watching the video, they hurt your ear. Oh,
yeah, sorry. I had to go. I'm going rogue right now with no headphones. I can't hear myself.
It's okay. But it was good. And it was an expensive wedding. And, my parents paid a little morsel of it.
Yeah, they did.
But apparently my mom walked around telling everyone that she paid for the entire wedding, including my employees.
We actually found this out last night. We did not know this the whole time.
Because one of my employees was talking to one of my other employees that I'm really, really close with. And she was like, did Savannah's parents pay for the wedding? Because I thought they didn't. But her mom was going around being like, isn't it beautiful? I paid for everything. And we're like, you paid
like, I would say like
maybe 10%.
I was going to say 1/10.
1/10 of the wedding. Yeah. Like you paid for yourselves. And maybe one bouquet?
Yeah.
Or less.
Yeah. Yeah, it
wasn't much.
But it was okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right.
They sent you to wilderness.
It's okay. I still need to talk to my mom about this. I just don't even want to bring it up to her, but I do want to be like, so why are you telling people you paid for my wedding when you fucking didn't at all? It's not worth it. But it was just weird. Oh, and then my dad's speech was like,
oh my gosh.
Bad,
yeah, let's get into the speeches.
It was really, so my dad before, I was like, hey, you need to do a speech. And he was like, no. And I was like,
He actually had to do 2 speeches. He had to do
it
the
wasn't a
welcome
speech. It was a welcome. It was just hey,
he
it was just like 2 seconds.
Thank
It's
you
not
guys
a speech.
so much for coming to the celebration of
my daughter's
daughter
wedding. We're so happy you're here.
Yeah, blah, blah,
Please
blah, blah.
eat and drink and enjoy. Woo. Like that's it. But he literally walks up and goes, hi. And I'm standing right there, thank God. And I'm like,
no, but I'm telling you guys, it was like 20 seconds before Savanna dropped in, like dead silence.
It was just like, hi. I was like, hi guys, welcome to our wedding. Have fun, eat and drink. My dad's just like, yeah. And then it was over. So bad.
Yeah, no, it was
like, but to be fair, like I told him he needed to do a speech and he was like, I can't, like I really am not good at public speaking, like blah, 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 blah. Like I can't do it. It makes me nervous. And he was like, this is like, and I was like, you have to do it. And he was like, that's fucked up. Like, that's like you telling somebody in a wheelchair that they have to walk across a stage. Like, I can't. And I was like, don't compare you not being able to speak publicly to someone who can't fucking walk.
Yeah.
But then he did that and I was like, yeah, he really can't give public speeches.
Yeah, to be fair, he did warn you. He was like, I can't do this. And then you were like, you're going to. And you got the product of what he told you he was going to give.
Well, no, because my mom was like, you have to, because like we contributed to the wedding, so we need to do the welcome speech, because usually like, the person that paid for it does the welcome speech. So I mean, I should have done it.
Yeah, you really should have. You would have done a good ass job too. I would
have been like, hey bitches, welcome to my wedding. So nice to have you here. So glad you guys all wore black. If you didn't, there's the fucking door. I wouldn't have done that. But
yeah,
but it was good.
Her dad did do a speech, but his like toast. Okay, the toasts. He did one. It was actually really sweet. It was really good because he wrote this one out. So like he read it straight off the piece of paper, which
was probably the best thing he could have done.
Yes. And then Lance's mom did a speech for them.
Hers was the best.
Hers was very, very good. It was really sweet. She really just like raw dogged it. She didn't write anything down. She just spoke from the heart. She did an amazing job. And then
your speech was so good. It made us all cry.
I cried during my speech. It was actually really embarrassing. Like I know it shouldn't be embarrassing, but it was just like I had to like the thing is like most of the attendees were family, and like these are all like extended family that don't even live here. So I really haven't met a lot of these people. Like, and it's like I would say like 60% of the wedding were like the Lamberts who like live in Indiana and like stuff like that. So it was just like being vulnerable up there in front of a bunch of people I don't know. It was just like really mortifying because I'm like, I needed to take a second, y'all. And I don't know, there's probably going to be video footage of it that Savanna has, and it's going to be like, ugh.
No, it's going to be great.
But like, and then, so I was like the man of honor, and then Luke did a toast, and it was just funny because our speeches were like so.
Like yours was really sentimental, his was funny.
Yeah, his was funny. So it was good. It was like a good little like
it was
mix.
Good.
But the toasts were really good. And then
the dancing was good. I had a good ass playlist.
Yeah. Oh, but we needed, so funny enough, like we added in last minute a reception dress. So right after the toast.
My father-daughter dance.
Oh, father-daughter dance.
Which also, guys, if you're a subscriber on my Instagram, you know I did not like the song my dad picked, and he like would not let it down. Like he was like, it was My Wish by the Rascal Flatts, and I was like, I hate that song. And I wanted him to pick a song that was so good, so like one day when he dies, because everyone dies, like I'm not being morbid, like everyone's gonna die, and I want to have a song that I listen to and I like cried. I'm like, oh, me and my dad like danced to that. And so I was like trying to like explain that to him, that like I really wanted him to pick a song that wasn't one that I hated, so that it like always meant something special to me. But he was just so gung-ho on My Wish from You for the Rascal Flatts. And so that's what we did. But it was not as bad as I thought it was once we were dancing. I hated it. I hate that song.
But then we had to rush back to the bridal suite and like completely change her out of her thing. And she got like her hair.
I had like a feather sparkle dress on. It was so cute. And I got my hair put up in a little ponytail, got me out of my dress. It was just a good day. It was so much fun. I mean, there's nothing I really regret, honestly, other than having strangers in the aisle that are in all the pictures. Like I wish it would have been like family lining the aisle, and then like everyone's like +1s on the outside. But I just, you know, you don't think about those things until after the fact. And then I probably wouldn't have. No, I still would have got a lot of appetizers. I would have had the string quartet play during the entire wedding dinner party. For sure. We played jazz music, which was fine, but I just really wanted to experience the string quartet, and I wasn't able to do that. And then I think I probably would have had less photography stuff and more just natural, like in the moment stuff, because I feel like a lot of my day was taking pictures.
Yeah, that was the
and it was really fucking annoying. Like actually, like a lot of it, like where I just wanted to be enjoying the wedding. Like when they made Lance and I go out there, like in front of like I hated all of that. Like I just wanted to be inside, like and be with everyone. Like I didn't want to do that, but we got really good pictures, and I'm glad we got them. But it's just like I felt like it really like took over the whole day. Like it just like I felt like I was with the photographer like 90% of the time.
Yeah,
you know, and it was just a lot of pictures, which you want, but then you don't really get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So it was just hard. And then also my dad didn't cry during my first look, so that made me mad.
Lance was teary-eyed.
Lance cried.
Yeah.
I did, though, in my vows, I said to Lance that he was a good son to our father.
Yeah.
I said if he was a good father to our son, and I had no idea I said it, but everyone like laughed and I was confused. So I was like, you are such a good son to our father.
Sounds like an incest wedding.
I know, but I meant to say he was a good father to our son.
But no,
it was really pretty.
My only regret was, I guess, not being attached to Savanna's hip during the dancing.
Good job.
Was my fault. I do regret that, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I wish I was there for you.
It's okay.
I wasn't there for you at all during this whole wedding.
No, you weren't. You weren't by my side. But yeah, it was good. And then we did the bouquet toss, and my brother's girlfriend like elbowed one of my employees to get it.
Slay her though. Good for her. That was her what, third time or second?
Every wedding she's been to, she's caught it. So good luck, Nick.
Good luck to you, sir. Hopefully you see yourself buying a ring soon.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
And then they had a grand exit. Well, your guys' first dance was so pretty.
Yeah, we had cold sparks.
They had like these huge cold sparks come up behind them at like the climax of the song, and they were like dancing on a cloud, which, to be honest, every time
you were a hater. You were mean.
No, I was just scared because
Dream Crusher.
Okay, you guys know, like anytime you're at like a haunted house or like anything like that, or during like the season of Halloween, because that's mostly when you see like these fog machines, they smell fucking awful. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like those fog machines?
I know, like the Get a Little Haunted House fog machines.
That's what I'm thinking of. So I always thought that like there was something about making the fog that like would make it like smell like that. So whenever they were like a fog machine, I was like, is it gonna like make the whole room smell awful? Because that's what I was so worried about. Because I was like, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But it didn't have a smell. So it was like so pretty. Like it couldn't have been better. And then you guys had a grand exit with cold sparks, and like every one of us had like these like long sparklers, and they walked all the way to their exit car. Then they went and stayed at a nice little hotel for the night. And then their chauffeur, Mr. Jacoby, myself, picked them up in the morning from the hotel and brought them home.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Anything else?
I think we nailed the head on the tail, pinned the nail on the donkey. Pin the tail on the donkey.
That's that, yeah.
Yes.
Pin the tail on the donkey. I don't think that's a phrase for what you're trying to make it mean, but
I think you hit the nail on the head.
Yes, that's more so.
So yeah, that was the wedding. It was good. We'll never do it again, but I'm glad I did it.
No, I told my closest friends.
Closest?
Like outside of you, obviously. No, you're like my best friend. I mean like my like closest friends that are not you.
Yeah.
That I would never ever be in any of their weddings. Like, don't even ask me. And then like Josh, for example, was like, okay, but like you're definitely gonna be in my wedding party. And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm sorry, but like I'm never doing it again. Like it's not something that was really that enjoyable, to be quite honest. Like I love
cool.
No, like
Slay.
It was just so stressful.
Slay, Tyler. I'm glad my wedding wasn't enjoyable. Slay.
No, I just mean,
remember when we were talking about hurtful things you said?
I've told
Adding
you
that
this.
to the list.
I've told you this before. I've told
That's
you
okay.
this. I like. It's just that I didn't realize that when you're in the wedding, you like again. And you know what the fuck thing is for everyone else that was in the wedding? Are you listening? I was the only person that stayed by your side the whole entire time. When everyone else in the wedding party went and enjoyed the wedding, I stayed with you for all the pictures. I'm the one.
She was there.
No.
Lurking behind.
No. When we were outside in front of the venue, when we were... I was the only person who actually stayed the whole entire time, flipping your fucking veil for all these pictures. When they had like 10 assistants with them, I was the one holding your veil, twisting and turning it for these cool shots and stuff like that. So you cannot say I was not a ride or die. I was the only one who was there the entire time.
Whatever.
So, okay, maybe I would be in a wedding. It wasn't that bad. It was just like I was sad because I didn't realize you didn't get to enjoy like the socializing and like the cocktail hour and like hearing the music and all that stuff. Like all the stuff you paid for and we were so excited about. We didn't get to see any of it. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
And like you can't complain about it because you're the bride. So like
yeah,
you got to get all these pictures and stuff like that. But
true.
I'm not getting fucking married with any of my other friends' weddings, so. And that's the thing is I wouldn't have not done it for you. I would have always like, if I knew what was going to happen, obviously I would be in your wedding again and I'd be that. But I'm talking about for any of these other bitches in my life, they're not you. So I'm not doing that shit.
Slay.
But hope you guys enjoyed this. I feel like we hit everything. So
did we ever talk about my bachelorette?
Oh, fuck. It was a nice weekend.
It was so fun.
Great.
The tea at the French room, stupid, fucking awful, so expensive,
scam.
And then one of my older friends, and my mom were like on level 38.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting weekend. I just think
they were just like literally on level 38.
Yeah, it was just an interesting mix of crowd. I mean, it was all the closest people in Savannah's life.
I love everyone by themselves, but when you put them all together,
and it's like
makes you kind of want to blow your brains out.
And it's like me and her can interact with all of them. Like it's not like awkward with me with any of them. Like,
no, it's just when you put everyone together,
it's a little awkward. I think it would have been a little bit better if
it's just the age difference with stuff, and then like it kind of became like a parenting session towards me.
Yeah,
with my older friend and my mom, just kind of like ganging up on me about my life choices, and I was just like.
Yeah. Like honestly, we probably should have just something like me, her,
like you
and
have
Lainey.
to be like under 30 to come to this.
Yeah. So, but
which
it was
I
nice. We went to Monarch for the first time, which was really cool, really great. The food was actually amazing. I was kind of expecting because you know with those kinds of establishments, like in New York City, we went to a same type of deal where it's like really high floor
up.
God,
I can't wait to talk about that experience.
Yeah. So I'm trying to just skirt around it because I know next podcast we're going to be talking about New York and LA trips. But it's with those types of restaurants where it's super, super high up floor with the skyline view and blah, 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 blah. Usually the food's ass. It's like you're paying for the view, sweetheart. You should know that when you're coming here. But with Monarch, food was really great. We did massages also at the Adolphus and they were good. They weren't like life changing. The spa wasn't that great. Like we didn't have that many amenities, but it was a good massage. Did you enjoy your massage?
No, they gave me like the most decrepit old man. Remember?
Oh yeah. So
I was like very confused. I was like, homeboy, how are you not retired? Like you're 80, and it wasn't very good. It was just weird.
Yeah,
and I could hear his bones like popping when he was massaging me.
But
I felt like I was being popped by or massaged by like the Grim
honestly,
Reaper.
the best part was the complimentary driver that the hotel had. He was bumping that music. Do you remember? Like we got into the car and he was full on bumping the music. But it was a chill weekend. I mean, it could have been better, but Savannah was just so busy and like there was not.
It was good. I had fun.
We weren't gonna. She didn't want to like travel to fucking Barbados for like a week long thing.
No.
So it was fun. It was good.
Fun. It was good.
Just don't go to the fucking French room for afternoon tea or whatever they call it.
Not worth it.
It's such a scam. Trash. Ugh.
Awful.
And I could gag.
Yeah, that sandwich.
Oh my god! What like mayonnaise and cute? So gross. So gross. But we hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. I guess it's Monday.
It's Monday.
But
just another manic Monday.
But
I wish it was Sunday.
I wish it was.
Because that's my fun day. Oh.
What song is that? I don't know that song.
Manic Monday.
Oh.
Just another manic Monday.
Okay, we love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week.
Yeah.
And
reapply your sunscreen.
Check us out on YouTube so you can see our faces and
me on my phone for the first half of the podcast. Because
Yeah,
I was
and me rolling my
Perfect
eyes.
Derm Appeal.
And me rolling
Listen,
my
Perfect Derm
eyes.
Appeal, get your shit together. I'm going to switch to a different company. And I stand by that statement. Mic drop. It's bullshit. That's so annoying. I can't, like, that's...
Yeah, and like you're going to have to pay your staff to fucking open every single one of these post-procedure boxes.
Well, they can't even open it because it's airtight. The Peel Pal Towelette. Like, how am I supposed to know if it's in there or not? How do I trust them?
Wait, isn't it like... But it's a thing that says towelette.
But I know, but it was in there. There were 2 packets, but the packets were empty. When she opened the packet, there's nothing in the packet.
I thought there was just no packet.
No, they weren't inside
insane.
the packet. That's what I'm saying. They
That's
just, like,
nuts.
boxed up air. Bullshit.
Okay,
So,
well...
anyway.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.